This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 884, 8 Tips for Better Email Communications by Michael Piperno of michaelpiperno.com. And I'm Dan, I am your host here. Thanks so much for joining me today as we get some more pearls of wisdom from another of our great authors, Michael Piperno. He's talking about email today and how it affects your business life, both the good and the bad. So let's get to our post now as we optimize your life. 8 Tips for Better Email Communications by Michael Piperno of michaelpiperno.com. I have a love-hate relationship with email. On the amorous side, email makes business communication fast and much easier than the days of fax machines and overnight shipments of documents and disks. The unsexy side of email is that it is overused and abused, causing miscommunication to run amok. Here are some tips to help make sure the communications we send through email are productive and efficient. 1. Remember the human. That's right, every email you send will be read and interpreted by another human being, one who will read your words through their own lens, applying their personal filters to what they're reading and assigning emotion to your words without the benefit of seeing or hearing you. Ask yourself, how can I ensure this email comes across as I intend it to? If the answer is that you can't, pick up the phone or make a video call instead. 2. Use email, not for chat. One-line emails say a lot. Non-verbally, they can quickly communicate the following. I'm angry with you. You're not worthy of the time it takes to compose a fully formed message. When you're in Slack or Teams or even text messaging on your phone, short messages are expected. Plus, these systems leverage emojis and animated GIFs to help lighten up messages that could be construed as terse or angry. When you have more to say, use email and keep it professional. Say hello, not hey. Compose your message and close it with a sign-off. Treat it like a letter, but keep it short and use bullets to help people read the message quickly. Chances are that if you're writing a feature article length email, you need a meeting instead. When you are just zipping out a one-line message, use chat and feel free to be more casual, but still professional. 3. Use the subject line well. If you want your email to be read, don't be generic in your subject line. Use it to preview the key message or action item inside the digital envelope, and also to help your recipient find it later in a sea of flagged messages. For example, instead of a subject that reads, opinion, you could say, input needed today on final design concept. The former is ambiguous. The latter is specific and helpful to the recipient. 4. CC everyone. No, please don't. Try your best to send the email to one person, the one who is supposed to fully read it and take action. If there is more than one person who needs to take action, then by all means include any others in the to field. Reserve the CC field for people who need to know what's going on, but are neither expected to take action nor respond. Also, ask yourself if everyone in the CC field really needs to be included. 5. Use reply all sparingly. If you and your team are more careful to avoid overusing the CC field by being more conscious of who really needs to be included in an email, then you should naturally use the reply all feature less often. Before you reply all, stop and think. Does everyone on this chain really need to see my reply? If the answer is no, then consider only replying to the people who need to be included. Now, if you're using reply all to cover your butt due to a toxic culture, that's a whole different problem that this article can't solve. 6. Proofread. Emails that are full of errors will damage your credibility. Slow down, take a breath, and reread your emails before hitting send. 7. Avoid angry mail. I've written and sent a few emails when I've been angry, and each one ranks high on my list of least professional moments during my 25-year career. When you're angry, take a step back. Don't respond right away. I actually find that writing out a draft response helps me get my thoughts together. I compose it in Word or some other program to ensure it never actually gets sent. Once I've settled down, I pick up the phone or schedule a face-to-face conversation to talk with the other party. And if that can't happen, I edit my angry mail message down to something supportive and factual, remembering not to put anything in my response that I would not be fine seeing on a billboard with my name on it. And 8. Set expectation for response times. This last tip is even more important with remote work because it's harder to pop in on a colleague to check in. Be sure people know what kind of turnaround time they can expect from you when it comes to responding to email. This way they know when they need to follow up with you, if at all. I respond to all emails from colleagues and clients within 24 hours, and they know that. If I can't respond fully within that time, I still respond with a confirmation of receipt and a time frame that they can plan on. For example, "Hi Julie, thanks for sending me the workshop plan for next week's session. I won't be able to fully review it today, but we'll be sure to have it back in your hands by midday Thursday. Michael." Julie now knows that I received the email and did not miss it, and when she can expect to hear back from me with the completed action item. It's all about helping each other. Remember that emails and chat and text messages, for that matter, are stripped of much of the nuance we get from more robust ways of communicating, like face-to-face conversations. When we have the benefit of nonverbal communication like tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language, we can more easily assign meaning to the messages we are receiving. When it comes to email, we all need to take the extra time to help set each other up for success. You just listened to the post titled 8 Tips for Better Email Communications by Michael Piperno of michaelpiperno.com. The thing about running your own business is every single hire counts. But finding great talent doesn't have to be a second job. You can reclaim your time and find top talent fast with Indeed. Indeed is the hiring platform helping over 3 million businesses worldwide to do it all. Don't spend hours on multiple job sites looking for candidates. Over 80% of Indeed employers find quality candidates the moment they sponsor a job. I especially love Indeed's Instant Match feature because candidates you invite to apply through Instant Match are 3 times more likely to apply to your job than candidates who only see it in search, according to US Indeed data. Indeed knows when you're growing your own business, you have to make every dollar count. That's why with Indeed, you only pay for quality applications that match your must-have job requirements. Visit Indeed.com/startup to start hiring now. Just go to Indeed.com/startup. Indeed.com/startup. Terms and conditions apply. Cost per application pricing not available for everyone. Need to hire? You need Indeed. If your business earns millions or tens of millions in revenue, stop what you're doing and take a listen, because NetSuite by Oracle has just rolled out the best offer we've ever seen. For the first time in NetSuite's 22 years as the #1 cloud financial system, you can defer payments of a full NetSuite implementation for 6 months. That's no payment and no interest for 6 months. 33,000 companies have already upgraded to NetSuite, and it's #1 because they give your business everything you need in real time, all in one place. And the confidence that comes with having all of your information in one place really helps to streamline decisions, saving you time, money, and energy, all thanks to NetSuite's amazing offer. If you've been sizing up NetSuite to make the switch, then you know this deal is unprecedented. No interest, no payments. Take advantage of this special financing offer at netsuite.com/startup, netsuite.com/startup, to get the visibility and control you need to weather any storm. netsuite.com/startup. And thank you so much to Michael for letting us share this post today. Michael Piperno is a leadership communication coach and workplace relationships consultant. Through coaching, consulting, and group training programs, he helps professionals communicate clearly, speak and present more effectively, build and maintain positive and healthy business relationships, refine their personal brands, and lead with confidence. He also helps teams prepare to present at high-stakes meetings, and he's a skilled advisor to teams with communication problems that impact internal dynamics, relationships, and culture. So come check out more of his great articles and content, which you can find at michaelpiperno.com. But that should do it for today. I thank you as always for being here with me, and I'll see you again tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.